Hello, everyone. I'm Ronan and Chain with Samuel Leggett, and we are back. Loving the season. I love X-Men. I love what the show has done for the art, for this world, these characters, this universe. For me, for other fans, and people who new people who are getting into it. I'm not gonna lie. We only have 3 more episodes left. I'm scared. I'm scared down the road we're going. I'm really, really scared, man. How are you, Sam?
I mean, that episode was so lit that we forgot about the last few seconds. I had to go back and talk about it after the fact. No, I'm just ready to ride the wave, bro. I might even say let's get busy. that's where I'm on right now. Let's just get busy, bro.
Let's get busy.
Yo,
yes!
Got stuff in there. Oh, snap, Bishop. Let's go. Let's freaking go, bro.
Sister.
I'm all here for it.
It's Colossus and magic. Wow.
You're safe now.
Magic's like, come get it.
Ileana.
On.
Wow. Oh my god, I didn't realize. Fudge. Dude, I just realized. This is gonna break me.
No!
This is gonna break me, bro.
Ileana!
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh, this is not topical at all.
I say it was a consequence of a world forced to live in danger far too long. If history has taught us anything, it's that mutants can't be trusted with their powers.
They call themselves the Acolytes of Magneto, an emerging cult of radical extremists.
Polaris, don't!
Yeah, she in love with that man.
Come on. Closer. Closer.
Wow. Wow. She a real one. She a real one, bro. You didn't even marry that woman, bro.
Ew.
Well, at least we stuck the landing.
What the dinosaurs going on? Whoa!
Is this Savage Land?
What the frick are we going, bro? What is this?
Starting to see why they call it the Savage Land.
Honestly,
Yes.
might be underselling it.
How can any of us know the desires of the dead?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
A beautiful painting. Yours? To honor her.
You know that looks like
Yes, Anya.
yeah, it does. Perfectly.
I'm sorry, Peter.
The time for sentiment has passed, Rogue. Each of us must act to ensure others like us will not lose their brothers and sisters.
Greetings, brother.
A shame that even now he cannot accept his kin.
He does not treat us as our sins deserve, or repay us according to our iniquities.
Wow.
For as high as the heavens are above the earth, so great is his love
For those who fear him.
Wow.
If you're gonna kill me, kill me. Skip the sermons.
Wow. That's crazy.
How painful it must be to be so hated by one's own family. You suggest a trial here in the Savage Land? To prove what?
whether the soul of my brother is beyond all hope of redemption.
Wow.
Why do you hate mutants?
How long we got?
Let us err on the side of brevity.
Because you were born.
What
Wow.
are you even doing this for?
Ah. And how were you born, brother? Were you born with powers?
Heck no.
Strange. Born with no powers. Considering we both were born of a mutant mother, Mystique.
Wow.
Well, last I checked, she chucked you off a waterfall.
What about that scar? Were you born with that?
Uh-oh.
Ah, it seems to be a claw mark. Your father. His name is Sabretooth.
That man is not my father.
The defendant will take his seat and answer the question.
Wow.
You got no idea. Think you're the only guy who's had it hard, hmm? Our mother booted me as a baby. Sabretooth, he wanted a cub. And when I couldn't live up to his name,
He would punish you?
calls himself Sabretooth. What do you think? Every night, I reminded myself, make it to 13. I'd get powers like he did. Then I could hunt like him. Hell, even better.
But you were human, and so he abandoned you,
Wow.
just like our mother did.
Wow.
You do not hate mutants.
Hate
You
yourself.
hate the two who hurt you,
Yeah.
who failed you, who made you feel like being human wasn't good enough. And even now, with your life on the line, you let them control you.
Wow.
Let them make you risk your life just so you can continue hating them. When all you need to do is forgive yourself for thinking you weren't strong enough.
Dang. He's looking
That's how
right
talking
at
to Colossus.
Enough of this.
Wait, what's going on here? What are you doing?
Colossus, speak the verdict.
Peter, please. I know you see it. He is just a man. Haunted. Just like us.
He can't.
I find the
You gonna find him
defendant
guilty, bro. He can't get past his pain.
Heretic!
Whoa! What are you doing?
Exodus, put him down!
This is how you honor your sister? Fine.
Yes!
Oh, pray you wield your sword better than your tongue. On guard!
Yes!
Ooh! Yo, this is insane. Actually. Oh! Dang!
You are as you were born, Exodus. A vain soul clamoring for his 15 minutes of faith.
Woo!
My faith will keep me protected from...
Dang! He hiding him. No!
Cannot conceive, nor can eyes the appalling strangeness of the mercy of God. But who more than you deserves to die for the horrors you have unleashed? For would it really be mercy to spare the monster who would let mutants suffer? You may not be a mutant, but you are very much your parents' son.
Wow! What a line. Wow. And left him in the cold.
Spectre found Creed alone.
How could this be?
Oh, guys?
Yo.
A whole lot to be processed. All right, you guys, we're gonna do the best we can because we've been watching these things back to back to back. We just got done looking at X-Men '97, Season 2, Episode 7. This episode was crazy. it was so crazy because I almost called you by your name. Ronan was talking about something very important last episode when it came to the things that are connected to our reality. And when you have someone that is set in their ways, ignorant, full of hate, where does that hate come from? What invokes it? And at the same time, why are they acting on it? This episode, on so many different levels, takes that from so many different corners. Whether it is the person that is full of hate, whether that is from Kurt, whether that is from Peter, and how they process and how they navigate it is just so interesting. And they used all those different story threads to tear an interesting narrative to move the story forward. Because as much as it's cool to see these like life-threatening threats that are coming on, the most dangerous one is people's racial bias, discrimination, and inner hatred. And it's kind of like they take that into a very different direction that I didn't anticipate, man. Kurt is one of the most amazing characters not because of what he looks like, not just because of his abilities, but because of who he believes in.
His character.
And what he means to be, in spite of everything around him saying that he should be a devil, essentially.
What he's willing to do, dude. Like the notion like this dude calls this bigot, "Hello, brother." And the guy smirks at him, and putting his own identity, his alliance in the line for someone who hates him, but is willing to tell them, "I do think there's salvation." And not gonna lie, this damn episode almost got me. Like maybe I might turn Creed, but no, he couldn't let go of it. And the perfect line of this episode is, you may not be a mutant, but you are very, very much your father and mother, your parents' son. Which is like, look at who Sabretooth and Mystique are. Look how they behave. You are very much their child. You're gonna have to live with that. Like live with that. Not to be mutant, but look at how they behave. Even to their own kind.
Yeah, because Mystique would, at a drop of a dime, like go to the highest bidder, betray whoever, like whether it's flesh and blood. And Sabretooth is only about power, only about being above someone, and he very much so cannot collaborate with anyone.
Yeah,
it's a very toxic. They're two very toxic people that's created literal hate that can't see other. I think the most interesting thing is that they forced him to accept his reality. Like he couldn't deny it. Like he had to say, "This is how I was brought up. This is what it was." And to the point that he wasn't trying to convince anybody to be on his side. He was just saying, "This is what it was." He was ready to die for the cause, but he was like, "This is what I went through," and everybody was watching. And what he didn't understand is that so much of his pain, he was projecting it, because that's what all these X-Men are feeling every day.
Yeah,
in some way, shape, or form, and yet he can't see it.
No,
he literally cannot see it because he's so far into the, and that's the identification of bigotry. That's the identification of racism. That's the identification of ignorance. But I think his difference is self-inflicted.
Yes, I love that. Like that, this show highlights that even the mutants can fuck up, and I love that. Like they chose Sabretooth as Mystique. Like, look, listen, they fucked up. They made someone who is just won't give up and bigotry. And that person was made by two mutants. And like how even mutants aren't perfect, like humans. And that's why the people don't realize they have so much more in common than they realize. And you could also throw the notion of like, in Mystique's mistakes, she made something right, which is Kurt. And how he embodies what the X-Men are all about. Not only that, and this might be heresy, me phrasing it, but motherfucker's a preacher.
No,
he's throwing
absolutely
gospels.
He's absolutely a man of God. He's
And like,
absolutely a man of God.
that was such a beautiful and tragic moment where like he's reciting a verse and his brother's reciting as well. And he's like, no, F that. And the look on his face of like, even in gospel, I can't reach my brother.
Yeah, that's why I said it's self-inflicted. It's not complete ignorance. He understands what he's doing is wrong.
Yeah.
But he can't get past it. The other thing is Rogue is also kind of like his sister too, because he's his adoptive sister essentially. So they're all connected.
Yes. And Rogue was doing her best to stand up for Kurt, her brother, her, and like, and how much she accepts Kurt. Like again, she didn't say, "Come on, Kurt." She just gave a look at him, and he looked back at her. And I'm telling her, please trust me, sister. Like I'm gonna do this, which is why when they keep highlighting that stuff in the intro, if they do what I think they might do with this show, it's gonna break my heart what they do to those two characters, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh no, it's we are broke, you guys. This I'm not gonna forget. At the end of this episode, we saw a husk of Apocalypse, and we saw one card. Death is among us. It is here.
And I love that it was probably even the Queen of Hearts card, which is what Remy thought of Rogue when in episode 5 of season 1. And also not to also glaze over that, like Bishop and Polaris might be a thing.
Yes.
That is
for now.
Is soap opera 101. Like, I love that. I love that. And we got Colossus back. We had a moment with him and Ileana.
Oh.
And I need more Colossus in my life. Yeah.
That was rough.
Yeah.
That was really rough. It was just interesting, like even the different mutants' ideologies in their perspective of how to be able to handle things, because they went a completely different direction. But the question always comes down to who's right, what's right. And this show challenges your perception of what that actually means. And I think that's the amazing side of the writing in this. There used to be in the 90s some really good animated shows that had really great narratives, perspectives, and this show is one of them. Another great episode. Anywho, we're gonna go, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoy this review. We'll see you guys soon.